Hey everybody, it's Janice with Creating to Chaos. I'm going to start this project off with this crate from Dollar Tree. And on one end of it, I am going to drill a hole on either side in the center of the middle slat. And then I am going to lay it on its side and drill a hole right at the top of the middle slat. So as you can see, there's a hole, 4 holes all together. Next, I took this piece of metal flashing. It's like aluminum flashing. And I just cut a strip, and then I kind of bent up the ends to make it look like a top to a lantern. I'm going to add some super glue on there and then some hot glue to hold it. And I'm going to put that right on the end and just hold that in place until it is adhered. And I'm going to make sure that I don't cover my holes with that. Next, I am going to cover the whole thing in antique wax. And I just did in between all of the slats, the round. These crates are really a pain to paint sometimes, getting in between all those slats and stuff. And on that little top piece, I kind of just sponged on the antique wax to kind of give it a little bit of a rust look. Then I'm going to take a baby wipe and wipe off all of my excess antique wax. So just wipe everywhere, making sure that you're getting off all of that excess. I wiped off everything except for the little metal top piece that I made. And I did end up staining and painting the bottom. So once I have that all cleaned up and my wax is fully dry, I am going to paint this with the color, it's called Primitive. And it's a chalk paint. And I'm just going to go through and paint the whole crate with that. Again, doing in between all the slats, etc., front, back, bottom. I'm just going to kind of go around, making sure that I did the majority of the inside first because it just seemed easier. Making sure that I get all the edges, and I tried not to get any on that little metal handle thing at the top. And again, this is just sort of dry brushing on. It doesn't have to cover everything. We do want some of that wax to come through. I did end up doing 2 coats because I wanted it to be brighter than it was. And then I'm just going to go through and sand off all of the excess around all the edges and kind of pull some of that wax back through. And I did in between all of the slats with the sandpaper, just kind of really making this look rustic. So once I had that all stained and painted and sanded, I am going to take some wire and I'm going to push it down through the top hole that I drilled and then push it out the side hole. So as you can see, I'm just pushing it down through and then I'm pushing it out that side hole that I made on the edges. And then I'm going to repeat the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to push it down through that hole and then out through the side slat. And then you can kind of adjust it however high you want your hanger or your handle to be. And then I just started twisting the wire on the edges. So just kind of twisting it around itself. And then I'm just going to cut off the excess. And I'm going to repeat that process on the other side, just kind of twisting it. You don't need to use a heavy gauge wire for this because you do want to do this part, and this part will be difficult with a heavier gauge wire. You'd have to use some needle nose pliers. And then I'm just going to cut off the excess there. And once I have my little hanger on, I am going to take some Spanish moss and I am going to glue that to the inside bottom. Just kind of fill that right up. And then I am going to add some of this greenery and this grubby candle. So I put the grubby candle in first so that I can kind of wrap the greenery around it. So as you can see, I'm nestling that right in the Spanish moss, and then I'm going to kind of wrap this greenery around it. And making sure that it stays. You can glue that down if you want. I did not want to glue the candle down because I want to be able to pull it in and out to turn it on and off. And look how cute this came out. I think it came out absolutely adorable. I love the way it looks. And I think it was the perfect project for one of these little crates. I hope you enjoyed this project. Thank you for watching. I hope it inspires you to make one. And as always, don't forget to spread the chaos.